With Florida averaging more than 20,000 new cases of COVID a day for the past week, demand for tests is high. Our Brianna Ray Turner is on your side tonight with what you should know about those at-home testing kits.
This is what an at-home COVID test looks like, also known as an antigen test. You can find them at just about any pharmacy near you. But the question is, do they work? Dr. Mohammed Reza, infectious disease physician, says there was a study performed in March that looked at 64 antigen tests to evaluate their efficacy.
If you had symptoms versus not having symptoms made a difference. So if you had symptoms, the tests correlated and give you the correct positive result in about 72% of the time versus if you had no symptoms, the test was about 58% accurate.
To put that in perspective, if you are symptomatic and you take the test, most likely you will test positive. But if you are asymptomatic and you take the test, it may test negative. But to be precise, you want to take the PCR test.
If you have had a high-risk exposure or you're symptomatic, you don't want to do these tests right away. You do want to wait that 3 to 5 days.
Dr. Reza says the reason for that is because your results may not be accurate.
Because you just haven't produced enough viral particles in your nasopharynx. So there's a high rate of false negative, even though you may have the infection.
Dr. Reza says that although the antigen tests aren't as precise as the PCR tests, home COVID tests are still very convenient and can be helpful for those who are showing symptoms. In Jacksonville, Brianna Ray Turner, First Coast News, on your side.